Yo, how's it going guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are going to be looking at more cheap beasts. I'm just loving looking at Foothead, trying to work out who will be some of the most overpowered this year in FIFA 20. We're only a week away from the release and I couldn't be happier. I just need it to be next week. No more pre-content, just gameplay, drafts, reviews, all sorts of stuff. But if you want to see that, make sure you do subscribe to the channel and like this video if you do enjoy, if you find it useful. But today we are looking at Serie A cheap beasts. There are so many in this league, so I think you will enjoy the video, and let's just get straight into it. So very similar to the two videos that we've done already, that were the Bundesliga and the Premier League, I'm going to be looking at about 10 players that I do think would fit into my team, will fit into your team, and will just be really good in FIFA 20. Just looking at some of their stats, I think will be standout players, and I think really will be cheap on the game as well, just purely because the ratings aren't too high on the players, so hopefully that does bring the price down. But up first we have Leao for AC Milan. Now the Portuguese striker, haven't used him before, and I can't say I've heard of him too much before either, but this guy looks like a beast. 4-star combo, he's got the pace, 87 pace is excellent, and he's got the high-low work rates, which for a striker is excellent, and that's why I haven't included the 70 stamina as a downside, because when you're a striker, you don't really need too much stamina. As for his downsides, balance isn't great at all, 59, I can't lie, that's not very good. It's not going to really allow you to turn with the play so much, which is weird because he has 4-star skill moves, but he has okay dribbling, good composure, ball control is all okay. As I said in the previous video, these players won't all be perfect. They probably have 1 or 2 negatives per card, and it's just something that you have to accept, and something maybe you are willing to accept a downgrade in a certain area so you can get a nicer striker. I don't know, you have to work out that yourself with your coins that you do have to dispose. Up next we have Kessie, and Kessie I've used quite frequently in previous FIFAs. Looks to be a very nice centre mid on the game. 3-star skill moves, not really relevant for a player that you can probably more use as a CDM, box to box midfielder, but the 4-star weak foot is very nice. High work rate, I think he'll be quite similar to a Kante, that sort of mould of player. It'd be very nice in getting up and down the pitch. He's got amazing physical in my opinion, 95 stamina, 87 strength and 86 aggression is really nice. Weak foot, as I've mentioned, is very nice, and overall he's just a really well balanced card. I think he will do very nice in your starter teams and just be one of those players that you enjoy using throughout the full 90 minutes due to his amazing stamina. As for the downsides, we've got agility. Yes, 68, it's not the best, but for a midfielder of his mould, I don't think should impact him too much, and the finishing of 64. If you get him in them positions, just pass it to one of your strikers with their 80, 90 finishing, whatever, and hopefully they will do the job for you. But it's not like he'll never score, just the finishing was one of the few downsides that I did actually manage to find with this card. Up next, we have Lazaro. Now, once again, haven't really used this card too much in FIFA before, but he's actually 75 rated right back. He's got the 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, which is good. 5'11", so he's a nice height for a fullback. He just looks to be a really nice option for you to play at right back. He's got good pace, good shooting, okay passing, and the good dribbling as well. So he just makes a nice all-around fullback. The stats could be boosted through a basic chem style, and I think that would make a really nice card for you to put at right back, especially 75 rated. He won't cost too much at all, and I think he'll have nice links being at Inter Milan. Up next we have Chiesa. Now Chiesa has got a team of the season I think for the past 2 years, and I'm really surprised that EA didn't actually give him a higher upgrade. I saw him playing for Italy and he looked like a really good player, but that works in our benefit once again. He's 4-star combo, he's got excellent pace, 87 acceleration, 84 sprint speed is always nice. The downsides for this guy is the high work rate, and combining that with 76 stamina isn't going to be ideal, but I think he looks really good. The agility, 86, dribbling, 84, pair that with the skill moves, I think he'll be a fantastic winger. If you set his instructions to maybe stay up the field, I think he'll do a lot better than coming back all the time and getting exhausted throughout the game. Aggression 62 isn't the best either, but for a starter winger, I don't think you can ask for much more, especially with that 4-star combo. That's one of the most important things for me. I love Heung-min Son because he has 5-star, 4-star. You don't have to worry about which foot you're going to put it on. Players like Salah, Griezmann, the top end players, when you've only got it on their right foot, it's just really difficult. You always have to get it on the left to try and curl it, and it makes you become very predictable to your opponents. So in the first few weeks, if you've got a player that can go on either foot, how beneficial will that be to you? And you can actually surprise your opponent because they might not know which players prefer which foot. So that's a really nice addition. Chiesa, 79 rated, you should definitely try him out in your Serie A starter teams. Up next we have one of the more well-known cheat beasts, and that is Murillo. Now, for me, Murillo has been a very good card for the past few years. 4-star combo, once again, one of the main things that makes a cheat beast. You can see he's got 88 rated beast on foothead, and he looks excellent. Pace is brilliant, 86 acceleration, 90 sprint speed. For a base card is very nice, especially one at 80 rated. 85 agility. Look at his dribbling stats. I mean, balance is good, reactions is good, ball control good, and dribbling of 85. Composure a bit low, but for a base card of 80 rated, once again, it is very nice. As for the downsides, we've got jumping and aggression. Aggression of 50 is quite worrying. You do wonder, is he really going to put himself about to score the goals for you? But I think once you have him on the ball, he will be able to create chances not only for himself, but for your teammate. Do a quick feint and exit past your opponent, pass it on to someone in open space, and hopefully you've got a goal. I think he'll be really nice, Murillo, as you've known from previous years. Up next we have one that I did consider not putting in, and that is Bentancur from Juventus. Now, for me, his Future Stars card last year was very nice, but you have to remember that was a really juiced up card. He's got the 4-star combo though. Stamina is very good, 87, and he's well balanced. Yes, shooting, very poor, 52 finishing. You just want to understand where his strengths lie, and that comes down to the physical is good, dribbling is good, defense, yes, it's good, but not amazing. There aren't many reds, there aren't many greens, but there are quite a lot of orange stats for him. I think that just makes him a quite well balanced card. I think he could be quite weak, but getting him the 4-star skill moves is really nice. As for the downsides, you would look at the agility being very poor, and the finishing at 52 is extremely poor. But you don't really use him for them. Once again, I think just as a nice starter centre mid, 79 rated, non-rare, he'll be very commonly packed, and I think he'll be very cheap at the start of the game. Nice links as well, so if you did invest in this guy, he shouldn't go down too much, especially with him being at Juventus. Up next we have Birdie. Now the left mid has transferred from Napoli to Torino, so maybe he won't be as expensive because he doesn't get the strong links to Mertens, Immobile, more of the premium cards at the start, but he looks to be really nice. I think Nick 2018 did use this guy as his first owner Road to Glory, one of the wingers in FUT Champions, and I think he did do quite well with him. I'm not surprised when you look at the stats. The weak foot, a 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, dribbling looks excellent as well, 92 agility, 90 balance, 83 ball control, 81 dribbling. I'm really impressed with this guy, but you can see the downsides are the physical. 70 stamina, 51 jumping, 46 strength, 48 aggression. Just keep him away from your attackers. Playing him on that wing obviously will keep him away from the strong centre-backs, push him onto the maybe more weaker full-backs, and I think he will do well. He'll be really agile, get good skill moves in, and cross it to your more physical strikers. On to the last two, and these two are definite defensive options that you should be looking at. Up first we have Hernandez. Now he's transferred to AC Milan, and this guy looks another year being a beast. 92 pace looks excellent. The height at 6 foot is really nice. French links as well. I think he'll be very commonly used. The downsides, stamina 74, which could be a problem with the work rate, high medium. Passing is quite poor as well, and the marking of 60. But pace is all you need to worry about, I think, at the start of FIFA, especially with your base fullbacks. He looks to be very good option for you. 76 rated, shouldn't cost too much again. And the last player for this video goes to Murillo. Now he's transferred to Serie A, so it's a new option for you if you do run a Serie A squad. His jumping, look at his physical stats. Jumping 88, strength 80, aggression 88. I think he looks to be a fantastic fullback. I think he looks like a fantastic centre back. The only problems, he is quite small for a centre back, only 6 foot, but look at his work rate. Medium high, really nice. He will stay back for you and do the defensive work for your team. Downsides, dribbling and vision. Just two I've picked out. I don't think you'll be depending on Murillo to really dribble out the ball for you and find the pass, but if that's something you like to do with your centre backs, maybe don't look at Murillo. He looks to be one of the more strong centre backs that you can use though in the Serie A, and I think this has really opened my eyes to actually using the Serie A again. I was really focused on using the Bundesliga as a starter squad. got players like Rebic, Rulison at left back, loads of good cards. But the Serie A, I think, will be the cheaper option. There's less hype about it this year, and I think there are a load of good players. There's so many more cheap beasts that I didn't include in this video. I've just tried to show you the ones that I would definitely use in my own team. So I hope you have enjoyed today's video. It's been a load of fun looking at all these new cards that we can try out in FIFA 20. I'll be doing player reviews on loads of them, squad builders, and all sorts coming to the channel very soon. So if you did enjoy, please do drop a like down on the video. It would be greatly appreciated, and subscribe for more FIFA 20 content. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all later.